this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with part 2 of my Cascading Petals mini album tutorial. As you know, this is a tutorial for JS Hobbies and Crafts. So I'm gonna have the link to the store and all the supplies that you'll need on the description box down below. So last time we worked on the binding, the hinges, the cover, and now we're gonna go right ahead and work the pages of our book. So I'm gonna put this aside and I'm going to bring my paper cutter, and then we're gonna get right into making this book. So for the pages, I am going to cut my cardstock at 6.5. So I'm cutting 2 at a time since I'm making 4 base pages. So it's going to be 6.5 by 8 3/4. So then we're gonna need 4 more pieces, and these are going to be 6.5 by 9 3/4. Okay, so now we're going to score along the 9 3/4 inch sides at 1/2 inch and 9 1/4. And we're going to do the same for all 4 pieces here. So we are going to fold along the score lines, and we are going to add our 3/8 of an inch double-sided score tape. I'm just gonna place that right there like so. And same thing on the other side. I'm gonna fold along the line, and then we're going to add our tape right here. Okay, so then you're gonna press down on your tape, and we are going to grab the smaller piece. Let me grab the one over here, and we're going to just peel off a section of the tape right there like so. I like to place this to the side so I can pull down on that, and then I'm going to line up the other side here, and then make sure this corner on the bottom also lines up. And now I'm gonna press down on my sticky side and remove the tape. And now I'm just going to take out the tape on the back, and there you go. So now we have our first base page, and now we're going to repeat these for the other 3 pages. So here I have my 4 pages, and I decided I'm going to do this book a little bit different. So instead of working on each page for the layouts and stuff, I am going to cover each one of these with my design paper, and then I'm going to work on separate booklets that we are going to just incorporate into our book. And I think that will be fun, and then you can have more options on where to place your booklets as well. So to cover my pages, I am going to do first 1 layer of gold cardstock, and this is going to be cut at 8.5 by 6 1/4. And then I'm going to cut my design paper at 8 1/4 by 6 inches. Okay, so here you see I can get 2 pages out of one 12 by 12, and because I'm going to be covering most of the gold with my design paper, I am going to take out a square on the center that I can use later on. That way I don't waste so much paper. So I'm just going to cut a random piece here, and again, I'm sorry for the glare with all my lamps. I'm just going to take out the center, and I can use this for my die cuts or just for other embellishments as well. So you can do that. This is optional. You can just definitely glue the whole gold piece as well. So I'm going to take this out here, and now I just basically have this frame, and I am now going to glue these on my page. So I'm going to do 2 pages because I want my design paper to kind of look at each other like this, because it just looks so pretty. So I'm going to cut another piece of gold, but let's go ahead and start with this one. So I'm going to add some glue. Now when you add your gold paper, remember that the glue, it's always going to leave a mark behind it. So make sure that you spread your glue really good, or you can also add tape for this step. So what I do is I just add a tiny bit of glue, and I'm not really adding glue on the edges that I know is the part that it's going to show. So there you go. I'm just gonna add this right here, and then I'm going to add my designer paper on top. Okay, just like that, and now we have that pretty gold frame around it. So each page is going to match with the outside cover. Really pretty. And then up here is where we're going to add our booklet. So I'm just going to continue covering all of my pages. Okay, so I finished adding all of my beautiful paper here on the pages, and as you can see, I made the 2 side-to-side pages coordinate, and I didn't do the back or the front yet, the first 2 pages. So I'm going to cut the 2 pieces that are going to go on my inside covers. That way I know which page I'm going to glue here and on that side as well. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of cardstock at the same size as my pages. So these are going to be 6.5 by 8.25. So I'm just gonna line these 2, and let's do 6.5 by 8.75. Okay, so now I can add my gold foil page to that. So again, this is going to be cut at 8.5 by 6.25. So I also did these measurements, so you can use only 1 sheet of the 12 by 12 cut in 2 for each one of these pages. Now if you're not using the gold, you are gonna cut these a little bit bigger, which means you're actually gonna have less paper, because then you won't be able to fit 2 sheets on one 12 by 12 page. So what you can do is add a different color cardstock as your edge. If you don't have the gold, you can use maybe a lavender or a pink, something that will match the paper as well, and that way you can maximize your design paper. Okay, so now I'm going to add my front and back. So I'm going to start with this one here, and then I can pick a design for these front pages. So for my front inside cover, I'm going to use this design right here, and I probably won't do any layouts on that page. So that's why I'm adding it. So we are going to cut these at 8 6.25 inches. And then again, we're gonna cut these at 6 inches. So I don't want to have to cover that up, so that's gonna go on the inside front cover, and that is this piece right here. And this is just going to be a decorative page, not very functional, but we can enjoy the beautiful paper also. So we can put this one right here, and then on the first page I'm going to add these coordinating sides, and I'm going to glue this right here. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. So this is going to be that. And now for the back, I am also going to pick another design. So this is going to be my back cover design. So I'm gonna cut this again at 8.25 by 6 inches. And then we're gonna put this one on the inside back cover, and then we're gonna add this one on the last page. So I'm just gonna glue this down. There you go. And this one as well. And there you go. So pretty, love this paper. Okay, so now that I have all my pages ready to go, I'm just gonna add them into my book, and then we're going to add the booklets after we're done with that. So let's bring back our book here, and I'm going to start by gluing the inside front cover right there, like so. So pretty. So we're just gonna glue this right here. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to start with my pages. So I'm going to remove a section of the tape here, and we are now going to find the center and just add the page right here. And you want to add the page just on top of your tape. Don't insert this all the way in. And then I'm going to press it down and remove the rest of the tape, just like that. And then we're going to take the tape out of the back. Okay, and then you're gonna press down, and we're going to do the same for all the other pages. And then we're going to add the back cover here as well. So I am just going to add some glue and add this page. So now we have our pages into our book, and now we're going to work on the elements that we're going to be adding on each one of the pages.